to the Chile Full Guide. Today I want to tell you about probably one of the longest parks in Santiago and maybe even one of the most famous ones. It's called Parque Forestal. Why is it so famous? Well, because it's right in the city center, and I guess all the tourists who go there, they visit it for a walk or just to rest. I will be honest with you, now I'm a bit biased against this park because I have been assaulted there during my morning run, so I'm not a big fan of it anymore. But if you're not going there alone, or if you're going during the daytime, then you are pretty safe. The park is located between two metro stations. One is Puente Calicanto and the other one is Baquedano. It's important to know that the metro station Puente Calicanto is one of the least safest ones. There are a lot of street sellers and homeless people next to it, so if you can avoid it, then better do so. You can always come to the park using the metro station Baquedano, Bellas Artes or Plaza de Armas. They are all pretty close to it, or go there by car or by bus. There is an underground parking available near the Puente Calicanto under the park. Parque Forestal consists from 4 parts. If you start from Puente Calicanto, this part of the park is the least pretty and I guess the least safe from the 4 of them, and the least interesting one. There are a lot of tents with homeless people living in them. There is a fountain where they take a shower, and on the little square that is in the beginning of the park, they tend to go into the groups, so I would recommend to go around it and avoid it because not all of them are peaceful. Also, because of this amount of homeless people there, you might see rats. At least before all the people came to the park and like during my morning runs, I saw a lot of rats there. In this part of the park, there is also a place where you can train your dog. But again, there are a lot of tents with homeless people right next to it, and most of the equipment is broken. So let's go to the second part of the park. It is more interesting because there is the museum. There is the MAC, M-A-C, the Museum of Contemporary Art. Maybe you already know that the Museum of Contemporary Art consists of 2 parts. One is in this Parque Forestal and the other one is in the Commune Quinta Normal. Videos about both of them are made and ready for you to see, so make sure to check them out. The museum in Parque Forestal, it also consists of 2 parts. One is the official National Museum of Contemporary Art, and the other one consists of the exhibition of students. But both of them are interesting, so if you're gonna be nearby, definitely go check out this museum. It's free of charge. Also, next to this museum, there's quite an interesting statue of a horse. And why it's so interesting? Because it's an abyss horse. So definitely go check that one out too. If you're coming here on the weekend, you might see a lot of people training here, doing some sports, maybe protesting, a lot of like people playing musical instruments, or just having like some talks or even theater performances. So the park is really popular. Then you go to the third part of the park. There you can find a restaurant, which is located in the building that kind of looks like a house. So if you're looking for an interesting place for your dinner, maybe this one. I have not visited it yet, but from the outside it looks good and there are always a lot of people. And this part is probably the most interesting for me because there are 2 playgrounds. And one of them is closed, the other one is open. The closed one has newer equipment and it's cleaner in general than the second one. But they're both pretty fun, and on the weekends here you can find the bouncy houses and a lot of other attractions for the kids. Finally, the fourth part of the park, it has some modern sculptures and a huge fountain and a statue on top of it, which is called Pileta Parque Forestal. So you can go definitely check this one out. It has suffered a lot during the 2019 when a lot of people came to Plaza Italia to protest, and Plaza Italia is right next to this park, so you can imagine the damage that was made to the park and the sculptures inside it. The park is located next to the river Mapocho, and the good thing about it is that there is a bicycle road all through the park. So if you have no place where you can ride a bicycle with your family, this might be the one for you. The park is popular among the families and young people, also the dog lovers and the parents. In the evenings, you can find here a lot of people playing some music, meeting their friends, smoking weed. So it's like the common place where people go and meet and hang out, maybe take a beer or two. But again, would not recommend going there in the night or in the early morning because it is not safe. I guess that is all that I wanted to tell you about the Parque Forestal for today. If you have any questions, any comments, any doubts, definitely write me in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button if you liked the video, and I'll see you next time.